Well, hello, I'm Calvin, and this is my wife, Ruby Timberlake. Together, we have over 50 years of educational experience, and we want to share a little bit about an excellent educator in Miss April Jenkins.
Yes, Mrs. Jenkins, you are the model teacher. You're loving, patient, very enthusiastic, very empathetic, disciplined, and professional. You communicate very clearly a love for children and a love for learning. I love the way you connect with your students in class and outside of class, which results in building trustworthy relationships, which is key. Thank you for sharing so much love and wisdom and knowledge into our daughters, Rachel and Charity. They still love you to this very day.
Now, I had the pleasure of hiring Miss April Jenkins many years ago at a Christian school, and I'm presently a director in a public school system now, and I've seen thousands of educators, and Miss Jenkins is personable, excellent classroom management skills, and very caring, which is what is needed for such a time as this. If you're considering any program or school that Miss Jenkins is in, I urge you to ask for Miss Jenkins. You won't regret it. Have a good day.
It has been my honor and privilege to supervise April Jenkins for over 15 years of service. She is an outstanding and a masterful teacher. Any student and parent would be so proud and pleased to have her as a teacher in their classroom. She is talented in many ways, and especially for first, second, third graders, and probably even higher grades if given the opportunity. I would definitely say she is a master teacher and has been teaching for quite a number of years. She loves her children and treats them as if they are her own. She wants them to excel and to become outstanding students at whatever level that they are at when they come to see her. She's good at remediation and teaching beyond what is usually expected in a classroom, and she loves helping see children achieve in a powerful way. If you ever have the opportunity to have your child in April's class, you will be more than pleased. Many of her students throughout the years continue to keep in touch with her, to let them know how they're doing, going through their graduations, just keeping tabs on where her students are and them making sure that they know all about her. She's that kind of teacher, one that makes an impact on a child's life and one that lasts forever. April is a teacher that I would be proud to have teach my own grandchildren, and I hope that you will find a way that you can have your children in her classroom each and every day. She is outstanding.
I was Mrs. Jenkins' teacher assistant for over 8 years. She truly cares about each and every one of her students. She always makes sure they meet or go beyond what they think they are capable of learning. And she always does this in a fun way for the students. Her classes always excelled in end-of-year testing. She always refers to her students as scholars, which encourages them to do their very, very best. She is the perfect example of a teacher that a student will remember for a lifetime.
About 3 years ago, I was introduced to Miss April Jenkins. At that time, she was a second grade teacher at the school where my son was attending. And for her second grade students, she offered tutoring after school. At that time, my son, he was having some challenges in the first grade. So I knew that this was something that he was going to need and definitely would benefit him. When he got to second grade, unbeknownst to us that Miss April Jenkins was going to be leaving and going to a different school. So I reached out to her and I asked her, would she please consider tutoring my son? At that time, she was, starting at a new school, definitely a new endeavor, and, just kind of giving her some time to get acclimated to her new school. Well, eventually, she and we talked, and she ended up, agreeing to tutor Chase. Wow, what a breath of fresh air. She was patient, but she was deliberate. She embraced him, she loved on him, but yet she was stern with him. And that was something that he definitely needed. At that time where he was struggling, the struggle started to dissipate in different areas. There was so much growth. There was so much brightness that came out of her teaching and tutoring him. Well, this went on for 3 years. For 3 years, she has tutored my son. And it broke my heart to know that she was going to be around for me to lean on with tutoring and with enrichment, with help, with comprehension, with understanding, with reading, with math. All of those things where he was lacking and he struggled in, she was that reinforcement for him. I have shared with friends and family over the years that having your child tutored is the best investment that you could ever take or have, because to see them grow, to see them happy about their achievements, to see them making goals. My son went from C's, B's, and D's to making the AB honor roll twice in a semester, 2 9 weeks back to back. He made the AB honor roll, and it was such a joy as a parent to see him happy, but yet to see me seeing him make that type of achievement. And all of that was through the help of April Jenkins. If you are considering tutoring for a second, third grader who's struggling in reading, who's struggling in comprehension, who's struggling, with math, with comprehension, she's it. She will take on that. And I guarantee you, your child will be successful. You will see improvements in their confidence about reading, their confidence in them seeing how well they've done and how far they've come. So I encourage you to trust in her with your child or with your children. She will not let you down. She's honest with you. She has a purpose, and she has a calling, and that calling is teaching.
Hello, my name is Ruth Green, and Miss Jenkins was my grandson's teacher when he was in the 1st and 2nd grade. She was also his tutor. She would tutor him after school, and she did that for a couple of years. Miss Jenkins is a very talented woman. She knows how to get the children's attention. she knew exactly what to do to get my grandson's attention and to help him focus more on his work. And she did a fantastic job. I cannot thank her enough. Now he is a teacher, and she is still a very big part of our family. We talk, and I just can't thank her enough for just taking the time out to being in my grandson's life, for helping him and to keep him focused in school. Thank you so much, Miss Jenkins. I can't thank you enough.
You're going to be working with Miss Jenkins, I hear. You're going to love her. I'm Angela. I met Mrs. Jenkins over 25 years ago when she was my daughter's teacher, and I was very pleased with my daughter's progress in Miss Jenkins' class. 4 years ago, we were able to work together at the same school. I was her mentor, and I was very impressed with the strategies and types of activities that she used. She invests a lot of time to make her lessons interesting. She's very personable. The students love her. She has supportive parents, and she's very competent in her ability to teach, and she's dedicated to the profession. I highly recommend Mrs. Jenkins. You can expect good success.
Hello everyone, my name is DeAndrea Cooper, and I'm a former first grade student of Miss April Jenkins. I remember being in her class, and she made learning fun. Not only she made learning fun, but she was always hard on us. She was hard on us because she wanted us to be successful in her classroom. Not only she wanted us to be successful in her classroom, but she also wanted us to be successful in life. After leaving her class and being promoted to second grade, I kept in contact with Miss Jenkins over the years. Because I kept in contact with Miss Jenkins over the year, she asked me to assist her with her enrichment summer camps that she conducted over a few summers. During her summer enrichment camps, I assisted her with reinforcing what students learned from the previous grade and helping them be prepared for the following school year. Miss Jenkins wants all of her students to succeed, not only just within the four walls of the classroom, but also in life. Miss Jenkins is an awesome educator, and she will love Miss Jenkins working with your students.